Today I just want to talk about the weak point on these cars, the Lexus IS second generation, or what seems to be the weak point, the alternator. Hello everyone and welcome to Marty Motoring. So I just wanted to make this video and kind of speak about my experience with the alternator on this car. So I bought this car in May 2017. I pretty much made my YouTube channel off of it and I really enjoy it. But as with all cars, nothing is perfect. Everything has its weak points and its pros and cons. This car is essentially a Toyota, so I knew it was going to be reliable. But when I bought the car, I got a warranty with it just to be safe. You never know. It was only I think like $1,000 more. When you're already financing a loan, it's just something safe to have. You don't want to be paying on a car that you know, something would go wrong and you're kind of just paying for it every month. Being a Lexus and Toyota, I know I'd probably be okay because they have a really good track record with reliability. The day I got it, the battery died about 20 minutes after leaving the dealership. The dealership people stayed late so that I could sign the papers, and I took the car home. I was on my way home, stopped at Walmart to grab a couple supplies, and the battery died. I was like, I just got this car and the battery already died? What in the world? Maybe it was just sitting on the dealership lot for a while. So I went into Walmart, since I was there, grabbed a new battery and replaced it, and it started right up. 2 weeks later, the battery light comes on, and I look it up online and it means the alternator is failing. So I get to the car wash and of course the car dies there. I have to get it towed back to the dealer. It was a Sunday. They weren't open. It takes them about 3 to 4 days and they replace it under their little 30-day warranty. And then I'm like, cool, now I have a new battery, which they reimbursed me for, and an alternator, a new alternator. I didn't realize that you really kind of need to use the OEM parts on these cars for this reason. In my last throttle body cleaning video, I mentioned about replacing the alternator. Well, it's a year and a half later and I had to replace the alternator again. Now, why this is, from what I've read on the forums and everything, Denso or Denso, however you say it, they're the company that makes the alternator for these cars and a lot of other vehicles. You're supposed to use those alternators for these cars. You want OEM. For things like spark plugs, alternator, a lot of people recommend going OEM. So I'm not really sure what the dealer put on, but obviously it wasn't OEM if it failed in, you know, a year and a half. And I feel like it should last a little longer, and from what I've read, everybody's like, use OEM. So all that happened. Fast forward a year and a half later, I'm driving on the highway, battery light comes on, and I'm like, oh no, not this again. Well, so I just drive it to the Lexus dealer because I'm like, I'm gonna have them do a diagnostic and check out what is really going on here, because the Lexus techs are trained professionals. It's a product they specialize in, so I figured they would know what it was. I came in there, I was like, I think the alternator's bad, and they tested it, and sure enough, alternator is bad, and they said it needs replaced. I mentioned that it was replaced only a year and a half ago, and why would it go again? They said it could be because it was not an OEM part. Well, I had the warranty, called the warranty company. They said they cover it, but they didn't want to fully cover it because it was replaced by the dealership before my warranty kicked in, and it was under the dealership's warranty. The dealership said they only have a 1-year guarantee on all parts and labor through them, and it was over the year. I couldn't really go anywhere with that, so I go to the warranty company. I was like, bought this warranty for this exact reason, in case anything like this happened, and I'd really like to get this fixed. And they're like, well, since it was replaced with a non-OEM part, we're not going to cover it. And I was like, oh no, I just bought this warranty. I have a car that's not going to drive and hold power and it's going to shut off on me. After about 8 phone calls or so, finally somebody at the warranty company said, all right, we can cover $500. Lexus quoted me $900 to replace an alternator and do a diagnostic. I looked at it, the labor rate was like $120 an hour, and it was about 2 hours of labor, plus the diagnostics, plus the alternator part was 500 something. When I looked up that same part online, it was only 200. With that $900 alternator replacement service, you get a warranty, my warranty company's happy, the Lexus dealership, you know, if anything goes wrong, they'll be able to replace it, so all that is goods. All of that to say, warranty company did come through and help me out a little bit. If you're looking at one of these cars, make sure the battery is decent, you know, kind of up to date, and then also the alternator when it was changed. If it was changed, and if it was like these cars are just known to fail, and I'm not sure why. You would think they would all be made at least similar, but for some reason the OEM Denso one is the one to go with, and that's what I have in the car now. It was an expensive repair, but now I kind of don't have to worry about it for a while, so I'm kind of happy about that. But that's just something to look out for. Research the car and replace with OEM if you can. I know it's a little bit more expensive sometimes, but sometimes you can buy the OEM part either like on Amazon, eBay, somewhere online, not from the dealer, and then just have the dealer install it so you have kind of their warranty, or install it yourself, and you know, you have that risk, you don't have the warranty, but if you know what you're doing, you'll be all right. I thought about doing it myself. It would have only been $200. I could have made a cool video on it, but at the same time I was like, I just want my car working again, so I can continue to produce more content. I have this warranty and I'm going to use it, and they weren't just going to give me the money, they had to give it to a repair shop, a certified repair center, which happened to be the Lexus dealership in this case. I gave it to them, let them handle it, and was on my way. $900 later. Comment below, what do you think? Is this the weakest point on the Lexus IS second generation? For OEM parts, always the best way to go. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. I try to answer all the comments I can and just, you know, have a good conversation. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. Support more videos in the future. I'm always doing new stuff on this Lexus IS 350. Follow me on Instagram at Marty Motoring. Thanks for watching Marty Motoring, and leave a little rubber on the road.